Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into something truly powerful, something that can change the very fabric of your life, the 7 heavenly virtues. Now I know what you might be thinking. Oprah, virtues. That sounds a little old-fashioned, doesn't it? But trust me on this, my friends. These virtues, these guiding principles, are as relevant today as they've ever been. They are the keys to unlocking a life of true meaning, of deep joy, and of lasting fulfillment. Humility. It's the first virtue we're going to explore because, you see, it's the foundation upon which all the others rest. Humility isn't about thinking less of yourself, it's about thinking of yourself less. It's about recognizing that you are one small part of something so much bigger than yourself. Now, we live in a world that often glorifies ego, that tells us to shout our accomplishments from the rooftops. But true strength, my friends, lies in recognizing our own limitations, in acknowledging that we don't have all the answers. When we approach life with humility, we open ourselves up to learning from others, to growing from our mistakes. We become more compassionate, more understanding, more forgiving of ourselves and of those around us. Humility allows us to connect with others on a deeper level because it creates a space of equality, of shared humanity. Think about the most genuine, most down-to-earth people you know. The ones who make you feel seen, heard, valued. I bet you anything they embody this virtue of humility. They don't need to be the center of attention. They're too busy genuinely caring about others. They don't boast about their successes. They're grateful for the opportunity to learn and grow. This, my friends, is the power of humility. It's not about shrinking back. It's about showing up authentically with an open heart and a willingness to learn and grow alongside others. It's about recognizing the inherent worth and dignity of every single human being, starting with yourself. Charity, it's a word that's often associated with giving money, and while that's certainly a part of it, true charity runs so much deeper. You see, charity is the language of love. It's about giving of yourself, whether it's your time, your resources, your compassion, or simply a listening ear. It's about looking beyond yourself and seeing the needs of others. Think about the times you felt truly loved and supported. Was it when someone gave you a lavish gift, or was it when they simply sat with you in your pain, offering a shoulder to cry on and a heart that understood? Charity isn't about grand gestures. It's about the small, everyday acts of kindness that ripple out and touch the lives of others. It's about holding the door open for a stranger, offering a helping hand to a neighbor in need, or simply lending an ear to a friend who needs to talk. And you know what? When we live our lives with charity, with that open heart, we receive so much more in return. We experience the joy of connection, the fulfillment of making a difference, and the humbling realization that we are all interconnected. Chastity. Now, this is a virtue that often gets misunderstood, reduced to simply abstaining from sex, but chastity is about so much more than that. It's about honoring the sacredness of your body and your spirit. It's about self-respect, about setting boundaries, and about recognizing that your body is not a commodity to be bought, sold, or traded. In a world that often objectifies and sexualizes, chastity is a radical act of self-love. It's about choosing to value yourself for who you are, not for how you look or what you can do for someone else. Chastity is about purity of mind and body, about being mindful of the thoughts you entertain and the images you allow yourself to consume. It's about cultivating a sense of reverence for yourself and for others. And it's not just about romantic relationships. Chastity extends to all areas of our lives. It's about being honest and truthful in your dealings with others, about refusing to engage in gossip or negativity, and about treating your body with respect, nourishing it with healthy foods and positive thoughts. Chapter 4. Gratitude, unlocking the fullness of life. Gratitude. This, my friends, is one of the most transformative virtues of all. You see, when you live with gratitude, you shift your focus from what you lack to what you have. You begin to see the abundance in your life, the blessings that surround you each and every day. Gratitude is about appreciating the simple things. The warmth of the sun on your face, the laughter of a loved one, the roof over your head. It's about finding joy in the present moment rather than dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. And the beautiful thing about gratitude is that the more you practice it, the more you have to be grateful for. It's like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. So how do you cultivate gratitude? It's simple, really. Start by keeping a gratitude journal. Each day write down 3 things you're grateful for. They can be big or small, it doesn't matter. The point is to train your mind to focus on the good. Another powerful practice is to express your gratitude to others. Tell the people you love how much they mean to you. Write a thank you note to someone who's made a difference in your life. Chapter 5. Temperance is finding balance in a world of excess. Temperance. In a world that often encourages us to indulge in excess, temperance is the virtue of balance, of moderation. It's about finding that sweet spot in all areas of our lives, from the food we eat to the emotions we express. Now, temperance doesn't mean depriving yourself or living a life of strict rules and regulations. It's about making conscious choices, about being mindful of your actions and their consequences. Think about it this way. Have you ever eaten an entire pint of ice cream in one sitting? Sure, it felt good in the moment, but how did you feel afterward? Probably sluggish, maybe a little sick to your stomach. That's because you overindulged. You went beyond the point of balance. Temperance is about finding that balance, about enjoying life's pleasures in moderation so that they don't control you. It's about having the self-control to say no when you need to, even when it's hard. And this applies to our emotions as well. We live in a world that often glorifies extremes of emotion, but temperance teaches us to approach our feelings with a sense of balance. It's about allowing ourselves to feel our emotions fully, but not letting them control us. Chapter 6. Patience, the art of graceful endurance. Patience. It's a virtue that's often tested in our fast-paced, instant gratification world, but it's in those moments of waiting, of enduring, that we often experience the most growth. You see, patience isn't about passively accepting whatever comes our way. It's about facing challenges with grace and resilience. It's about trusting that there's a timing to everything, and that sometimes the greatest lessons are learned in the waiting. Think about a seed planted in the ground. It doesn't sprout overnight. It needs time, nourishment, and the right conditions to grow. And so it is with us. Our dreams, our goals, our relationships, they all take time to develop. Patience teaches us to embrace the journey, to find joy in the process, and to trust that the things we desire will come to fruition in their own time. It's about letting go of the need to control everything and surrendering to the flow of life. And you know what? When we cultivate patience, we also cultivate compassion for ourselves and for others. We become more understanding, more forgiving, and more supportive. Chapter 7. Diligence, the fuel of dreams. Diligence. This, my friends, is the virtue of hard work, of perseverance, of never giving up on your dreams. It's about showing up day after day, even when you don't feel like it, and putting in the effort required to achieve your goals. You see, success rarely happens overnight. It's the result of consistent effort, of dedication, of a willingness to keep going even when the going gets tough. Think of diligence as the fuel that propels you toward your dreams. It's the engine that keeps you moving forward, even when you encounter obstacles or setbacks. And let's be real, there will be obstacles. There will be times when you want to give up, when you question whether it's all worth it, but it's in those moments that diligence becomes even more important. It's the voice that whispers, keep going, you've got this. Diligence is about having a strong work ethic, about taking pride in your efforts, and about never losing sight of your goals. It's about understanding that the journey may be long, but the rewards are worth it. So there you have it, my friends, the 7 heavenly virtues. These aren't just lofty ideals. They're practical principles that can transform your life from the inside out. And the best part is, they're available to each and every one of us. It doesn't matter where you've been or what you've done. You can choose to embrace these virtues today and start living a more fulfilling, more meaningful life. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more insightful content.